Hey everyone, welcome back to the range. My name is Matt. It's finally nice outside so we can get some ammunition testing done today. We have one of our favorite calibers, 9mm. This is Sterling. This is a made in Turkey brand from Global Ordnance. Let's throw him on the table and talk about what we're going to do today. In full transparency, Global Ordnance sent this Sterling along with a other variety of 9mm for us to test with no strings attached. Seeing how 9mm is one of my more popular calibers to review, I have the largest selection of barrel lengths from 3 inches all the way up to and including 16 inches. We're just doing a general reliability test when it comes to testing this ammunition. You know, I only have 200 to 300 rounds of it, so if we note any weird failures in excess of a couple here or there in my small sample size, you can probably extrapolate that out to know that you could have problems. Up first, we'll start with our 3-inch barrel. This is our Springfield Hellcat. Has the Apex flat face trigger kit in it, has the M-Carbo titanium striker. I've contemplated picking up a SIG P365. I know a lot of my friends have one and they say that they shoot great. Could be a good data point. Velocity still a little down for a 115 grain loading. Onto our 4-inch, this is our Gen 4 Glock 19 MOS, has a Holosun 407C up top. Now onto our 4.5-inch barrel. This is our PSA Dagger, pretty much a Glock 19 Gen 3 clone. It takes Glock magazines. Although if you are not... Now we step up to our PCC barrel lengths. This is our 6-inch UTAS Mini 9. It takes Glock magazines. It came with a couple of them, but they don't appear to be the best quality, so we're running the Glock extended capacity. It won't tell you the magic number, but you can guess. It's almost not resetting the trigger. Now on to Old Faithful. This is our CZ Scorpion Evo 3 S1 SBR, probably my favorite 9mm. It eats a lot of stuff, no problem. Have an Aragon trigger in here, Yeti Works switchback. I'll have to find some more of the brass, but on our Sterling steel case, we were noticing a weird case bulge on the front of our case. Normally if it's overpressure or if there's pressure signs, you're going to see it on the rear where it's unsupported, but the front is actually bulged out and the back isn't. I'm noticing it a little bit on our brass cases as well. I'm not sure if they're thinner than they're supposed to be, but something is out of spec. And finally, our 16-inch, this is from PSA, this is their AR-V9. I like that it uses our Evo magazines. Very good to load these up to capacity, whatever that magic number may be that I can't say on YouTube. This is our Sterling brass case at 25 yards. We're using the AR-V9 16-inch barrel. We have a lead sled. We have the 18 power first focal plane scope from Primary Arms. 80 degrees outside today, very clear, very nice day for shooting. Our first group was 1.254 inches. Our second group was 1.006 inches. And our third group, which is our best, 0.807 inches. This is very par for the course. Typically with most full metal jackets, when I'm doing these reviews for practical accuracy, I'm seeing 1 inch to 1.5 inches for 9mm. If we see anything over that, there's likely some kind of problem with the bullet like we saw with the Callaway Ballistics plated rounds, so your mileage may vary. Well folks, there you have it, just a standard plinking 9mm load. We didn't have any failures in terms of cracked cases or pierced primers with our Sterling 9mm. Our velocity and accuracy was right in line with other loads that we tested on the same day that we got from Global Ordnance. A little on the slower side than what we've seen, but not everything needs to be a racehorse. I would say the only thing I would look out for with this particular brand is that weird brass stretching that we're seeing on the front half of the case. Typically when we run higher pressure rounds and you don't have a good chamber support, you see what's known as the Glock smile on the back of the case near the rim, where that case is expanding from the unsupported area. So I'm not sure why this particular brass case, along with their steel case, is expanding up front unless we are running a thinner case wall, and that's just how it happens to seal and the back is thicker or something. But with all that being said, it's time for me to get the heck out of here. But at the end of all my videos, I take a moment to thank all those who help make these possible. Number one is my Patreon and Subscribe Star fans. I have a link tree in the description below with various different ways to contact me or support me, or if you have any questions, usually Instagram or email are the best course of action because the YouTube comments don't always notify me. Number two is the fine people over at Global Ordnance. Again, in full transparency, provided us with a lot of 9mm and 5.56 to test with no strings attached. And of course, number three is you all for watching. Until next time, I'll catch you at the range. Got some unburnt powder in my mouth. Pretty good velocity though.